you're at your chuppah and you're saying Hariyat Makudeshes, you're going to be married to this person. Your vision is we're going to grow old together, you're going to build a family, and you know there's going to be curveballs on the way, but you never think it's going to be something as an illness like cancer.
For a while, I was very tired, but I had 2 kids, so I just thought that was normal. But then I started to have to take naps in the middle of the afternoon. Then all of a sudden I noticed a lump on my neck.
And the doctor said, you have strep throat, but I want you to get checked out. Your lymph nodes are a little swollen.
So I was like, okay, I'll eventually take care of it. This was like November. And I just didn't. And my grandmother noticed a lump on my neck.
And her grandmother says, you have to get it checked out. When it's a loved one, you sort of are in denial that, no, it can't be.
I can't have it. Like, I'm 29, I'm young. I'm like, it's things that you hear about, but you don't think actually happened to you.
But then eventually went for a biopsy, and that's when the actual diagnosis came back, that it was Hodgkin's. It was a shock to me. I lost it. I just couldn't believe it. Like, you hear about cancer hitting people, and you never think it's gonna happen.
I was at stage 2B, which means you're showing a lot of symptoms.
My wife was strong. She says, don't worry, we'll get through it, it'll be fine. But as the father and as the husband, you're worried, you have to figure this out now. There's a lot in cancer. There's so many different types, so many different doctors. It's a maze. My wife spoke to her college teacher. She said, there's an organization out there called RCCS. Give them a call.
My husband was working. He was able to support us. And he's like, what are they going to be able to do for us?
I hesitated to call RCCS because I felt I didn't want to take advantage. I didn't want to use them if I didn't really need it.
We found out that there was a lot more that they do than just fix people's insurance.
And that's when we started, really deciding what hospital to go to. We weren't sure which doctors to use. RCCS was very helpful. Anytime anything came up, that's who we called. We knew we had a place to turn.
Like, it kind of uprooted my entire life. I had to stop working. I had to stay secluded. I couldn't go grocery shopping. I couldn't go to the park anymore. I all of a sudden had no energy, and I couldn't take care of my kids. I used to be that mother that would walk her son to school and pick him up every day. It was always me. And there were days where I just couldn't be the one. And I would push myself, and I remember feeling like literally telling myself, just put one foot in front of the other.
My son Yitzi understood that his mother was sick. She couldn't be with him the whole time, the same type of mommy he was used to. Where's mommy? Mommy's sleeping, mommy's not feeling well, and mommy's in bed. Racheli, she just asked for her mommy, and her mommy wasn't there, and it was a very traumatic experience for her.
And I would hear my daughter crying for me, and I couldn't do anything because I needed to be in bed. I couldn't physically hold her.
Then I reached out to RCCS, and they asked me, well, what do you do for a living? I said, I'm a nursing home administrator. I said, yeah, I think I'll be okay. I have good insurance. And I clearly remember the woman saying to me, she says, we're gonna help you out because you don't realize the cost of medical expenses.
I had chemo for about 8 rounds, which is about 4.5 months, and then I started radiation. I thought radiation was a picnic because it's 5 minutes, you're done. But the problem was, it's every day. It was worse than the chemo.
As she started the chemo, and she was doing Baruch Hashem, okay, but then her hair started falling out, and it was very traumatic.
It was slowly coming off, and it's such a painful thing to watch. Like, every morning you wake up, and you see your pillow full of hair. I'm sorry. And my friend ended up shaving my hair. You don't see it as much because I'm a frum woman and I wear a sheitel. So to the outside world, you couldn't tell. And then I remember losing my eyebrows and my eyelashes. It's so embarrassing to walk around like that.
And that was tough.
The first call, you make when you find out you have a diagnosis is you call RCCS.
And the warmth that greets you with the women who are answering the phones, they're your shoulder to lean on, to cry on.
They hold your hand throughout the whole process. When you're going through it, you feel like you're all by yourself because nobody can really do anything for you, but they can actually do something for you.
It ended up really being a lifesaver because it was one less thing for me to have on my plate.
Our bills added up quite quickly.
Just to know that the financial aspect and the support was always there with RCCS was, words can't explain what they did for us. My wife is bleeding on her, she's doing well, and you know, things have gotten back to normal.
You have to go forward. You have to live like Baruch Hashem gave you the life, and now do something with it.
This is the organization that single-handedly saves people's lives daily. I don't think I'd be the same person, my wife would be the same person without RCCS.
There's just no words to thank them enough. I still